Hello there, thank you so much for joining us on yet another edition of Hiltop Mansion. This is where we review major activities of the Akwa Ibom State government in the previous week. My name is Clement Barikui. Thank you for joining us.
Have you ever missed out on any events or activities of the governor? Worry no more. Hiltop Mansion got you covered. Hiltop Mansion is a program of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Uyo, specifically designed to showcase the day-to-day activities of the Arise agenda.
Tune in every Monday at 7:30 p.m.
on Star Times, Channel 103, and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube to join us. Hiltop Mansion, showcasing the Arise agenda.
Let's begin this week's edition of the program with a visit to the former railroad by Governor Umoeno, where he addressed the traders, emphasizing on the need for them to cooperate with the state government, particularly as the governments relocate the CNG terminal to that area. In 2023, the federal government launched the compressed natural gas buses through the presidential CNG initiative to reduce fuel costs, create jobs, and promote environmental sustainability by transitioning from petrol and diesel to CNG-powered vehicles. The Akwa Ibom State government is already keen into this initiative, with an initial 50 CNG buses already ordered to enhance the state transport system. This former railroad, recently demolished by the state government, is the new site for the CNG terminal. Governor Umoeno announced that the CNG bus terminal will consist of a gas station, training school, repair workshop to train engineers in CNG technology and maintenance.
The world has gone as advanced with CNGs and electric vehicles. We need a proper terminal. We're ordering about 50 buses. It's on order as we speak, and it's being handled by the Ministry of Transport and the Central Bank. They're working on it. And you are aware that our team traveled to inspect the factory, and that's going on. But we need a terminal where these buses will be. The terminal will consist of the CNG gas station, training school, repair workshops, and then where the buses will as a base. And we initially identified somewhere in Itu. But when we reviewed it, it wouldn't be economically viable because people won't be able to travel to Itu. They will still need a substation in Uyo. So we now said, okay, let's leave that property. Still government will put another project there. Let's come to a central place. And I want to thank the community for working, giving us the opportunity to bring the project here. So the bus terminal will be here. They've cleared. I wanted to see for myself. They will fence and the work will start.
The governor commended the host community for their cooperation to ensure the success of the project, urging the youth to protect it from vandalism. Within the week under review, something spectacular happened, and that has to do with a reception in honor of Governor Umoeno, who was out of the state for official engagement. The event took place at the Victor Tai International Airport, where the governor also announced the commencement of night flights at the airport. Governor Umono was out of the state for official engagement after the 38th anniversary of the state's creation. The governor reaffirmed his commitment to promoting unity, peace and progress in Akwa Ibom State, charging the supporters to ensure that they register with the All Progressives Congress and also take part in the ongoing continuous voter registration exercise to enable them vote for more progress and development. On the return of night flight to Victor Ota International Airport, Governor Ino commended the management of the airport for working hard to meet up with the deadline given to them.
We thank the chairman for giving us wonderful, our airport is back. And so we can land in the night. Ibom Air can now bring in people. Ibom Air will now begin to night stop in Uyo so that they can do first flight to Lagos, first flight to Abuja. Because this is the home of Ibom Air. That's why we had to work to make sure that we get back on track. And so we're also working on all other projects. I want to thank the House of Assembly for moving speedily to pass the supplementary budget. We thank them. We are moving from 771 kilometers of road to 1,000 because this dry season, contractors are going to be put back on the road and will begin to work. It is loud and clear. You must be proud to belong to the center. You must be proud to receive the support of the center. So now it is time for you to show and to wear a badge of honor very proudly that you are an APC member. So take this message to the grassroots. Go to the wards, go to the units, and mobilize people to register in the party as we renew the register. It is the hope of the nation. And so please go back and make sure registration continues. Then INEC registration is going on. Every ward, every unit, mobilize people to register to vote. The time has come for you now to identify where you are. We must work and unite for the President of Nigeria, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. No be so. The economy is stabilizing, the dollar is stabilizing, people are coming in to do business. We must support him for another time. We cannot have a Senate president as number 3 citizen and we don't take advantage of it. We must support what God has given to us. So we will support the Senate president, distinguished Senator Goswill Akpabio. Not so.
The governor used the opportunity to thank the State House of Assembly for its speedy passage of the state supplementary budget, announcing that the government will extend its road project from its current 772 kilometers to 1,000 kilometers as the dry season approaches. The 2025 edition of Ibom Ignite was held within the period. During that event, Governor Umono took time out to address the youth on the need to become self-reliant.
All the problems the person is carrying. And so you go to beg the person doesn't have, you feel very angry with the person. Sometimes you begin to even say, you see, the truth is, I say this to you not as governor today. I like to talk to young people. Take your destiny in your hands. If God brings people to help you, is because God has seen your efforts. Let me say this clearly. If you don't have a part, if you don't have a program, if you are not pursuing something, if 100 million naira is delivered to you today, you will not do anything with it. But if you have a path you are pursuing and God raises help for you, you will channel that money immediately. It will be an answered prayer. So there's a need to plan. There's a need to be focused. Don't let people deceive you. Life is hard. It didn't start with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. When I was growing up as a child, my mom would give me 2 pence, 3 pence to go and buy milk. They'll say, we'll come back and say, Mommy, Mama, we didn't know Mommy then, Mama, milk is now 2 pence 50. Things are too hard in this country. 2 pence 50. So, hardness did not start today. It has always been there. But people have survived it. And may we be among those that will survive in Jesus' name. It takes hard work. It takes planning. It takes many nights of sacrifice. This, microwave kind of thing, we microwave everything. We want to make it now. It's not like that. Have you listened to the story of NSEC? Have you listened to any store? Have you listened to U&K? Have you asked them, how did you get here? Then they will tell you, do you know if they started with 1 wheelbarrow? Do you know how they started? Have you read the biography of people? Sometimes people say, well, it's good to want to be like anybody, but I want to be more like myself. I'll learn from people, but be like yourself. Because you don't know what they've gone through. So please, my dear young ones, take this seriously. It's an opportunity to give back to you knowledge. Knowledge. The keynote speaker, I'm not estimating, but I don't think that young man, no disrespect, is up to 50 years. But he now has 9 Mobile. That's a tea salad. For those of you who may not know 9 Mobile, that's the tea salad, right? It's transformed to 9 Mobile. He now acquires it. He's doing a lot. I've asked my commissioner for digital economy to talk with you so that we can do a digital tech week sometime. And I like when I see good things, I key into it quick. And Ortega is here. He was also talking on Tech Week the other time. Please, Akwa Ibom is ready. I'm ready. We have the people, and of course we also have the resources to invest in these young people. So please bring the knowledge, and we'll work with you. Don't just do it in Abuja. We are ready in Uyo. Akwa Ibom is ready. Thank you so much. So please, you talked about a lot of possibilities. And I was sitting down, my daughter was just squeezing my hands because she knows that there are lots of opportunities. That's why for me, it's a race for time. Even if you give someone 8 years, thank God that's where it is. But 8 years is not even enough. So we're talking of 4 years. And that's why I sit on my colleagues. We don't have time to waste. Because as a governor, you can be in office. You don't sit on your programs. You discover 3 months to live in office that you've not done anything. The bureaucracy of the office alone bogs you down. You minuted to this person. This person is not in the office. He has traveled for one conference and then locked the door. And then the file is there. And that's why digital economy is too important. Take the office with you. Respond to my email. wherever you are, let's get the job done. And people say, I'm too hard. Money is hard. Money is hard. In fact, they call dollars hard currency. So, so we must be able to achieve. And I believe that in 4 years, we can plan, and we are planning, we are doing the best we can. Anywhere we see issues, we try to tackle it headlong. We've just declared an emergency in health, not because we don't have hospitals. In every local government area today, we have at least a primary health care, a model one. But we lack human capital. And it's not an Akwa Ibom problem, it's a Nigerian problem. So we've taken some measures. I think by next week I'm going to receive a brief of what we have to do to make the place conducive. But I can promise you, when we finish, I'm sure the brain drain will be coming down to Uyo, because we are going to have personnel. We are building a medical village to put our medical practitioners. We'll give them, again, talking about cars, give them good cars. What are they going to look for? Is it not a good condition of service? Give them the good condition of service and bring them back home. And if they want to go and work abroad, it's still their choice. We're going to bring equipment. We're going to partner with international agencies. And when they look at the benefit analysis, and if they make 1 million naira elsewhere for argument, and they tax them 600,000 naira, and 400 is left, and they do 3, 4, 5 jobs, and can't sleep, and they are taxing them, and here we are not taxing too much, and they see the difference, then they will know it's better to stay here. If we still have to be sending them air ticket to visit home, with all the money they are making, then there is a problem. But we can make it here. We are prepared to create that economy. So our young people, let me close, to just beg you, take these things seriously. Opportunities like this were not there in the past. People struggled on their own. Struggled. And today, God has brought this to you. This is a business entrepreneurial development center. We have the Dakada Skill Acquisition Center. Together as a state, we have trained over 2,000 entrepreneurs. We've empowered them, and then they are doing well. We've partnered with BOI, so we gave them counterpart funding to make interest rates at a single interest rate for entrepreneurs. What are we not doing? But please, when you take this money, like the preacher said, don't go and sit down eating dog meat. It's a seed money. You have to multiply it. You have to multiply it. You must be ready to make the sacrifice. You know, for the people who want to be governor, it's good to be governor. What you see is the trappings of office. But ask the governors how many hours of sleep they get. First of all, begin to put your mind about the abuses alone. Somebody wakes up in the morning, cannot urinate. Instead of going to see a doctor, he's, oh, mine no. Somebody wakes up in the morning, something happens, or even kicks his leg because he didn't put things out of the way. Oh, this is mine, no. You are the reason for every problem. That alone. You know? So please, young people, I believe this year's conference will challenge you. I'm already challenged. I wish I had enough time. I would have sat through all of these programs because I get inspired. I get very inspired. I'm already inspired. There are things I'll pick up. But I know that we'll watch the tapes, we'll review the session, and then again, I've said that we must create a library here because that was the original intent. Part of a digital library, we must create it so that young people can come like this and play back some of these programs. They can be encouraged, they can be challenged. This one we started, and I want to thank all of the people that have anchored this for us. The chairman, all members of the Central Planning Committee. Let me thank Prof for holding on to this, and being able to still run around with the vision. But this is just one of those programs. What you must not forget is that this program started in 2017. It is not 2023 or 2024. It shows you the heart that God had given to us then to help our young people. So please, rather than joining to criticize and believing that money should come to you, reach out for it. Work hard for it. Showcase what you can do. People may not see it immediately, but one day, somebody will see it, that will mention it to somebody, that will mention to somebody, and help will reach you. Don't give up easily. Don't throw your hands and begin to blame the world. Since my mother gave birth to me, I've been suffering, and nobody is helping me, and God will punish them. Punish you. When I was selling minerals in Ikeja, carrying it on my head, and going to the airport to sell and hawk for my mother, where were you? You need to know what people have been through in life. And all of those things prepared them for where you see them today. It's your building block. It's your time to learn, to build. By the privilege God has given me today, I now realize that everything God put me through growing up was to prepare me for this job. Everything. Everywhere I served. So why can't we just be patient and run this race? Because thankfully there is a government in place, all forms of palliatives are coming, and yet we are not taking advantage of it. How come we don't praise leaders when they are in office and doing well? But if I leave office today and visit this place again, oh, the man, it was our governor. The next governor, they will start abusing him. Why must we be a land that kills our prophets? You only wait for the man to leave office. Then they start telling you, it is how we sit down, it umay no get how we sit down and umay no okay, umay no have fun. We are typical Africans. We like to praise a dead child. You know, an old woman whose child has died will always, anytime somebody else's child says something, man, this thing you are doing is not good, she will try to pretend as if she's crying. I don't blame you, I don't blame you. If my child was alive, probably would have been older than you. Why are you always referring to that dead one?
And so it has been on this week's edition of Hiltop Mansion. Sincere appreciation for always keeping a date with us. I remain Clement Barikui. Let's do this again, same time, same station next week. Until then, have a lovely night rest.